Oh, look at that. I just sniped the guy. Dead, but I got his dog tags. His name was Beer. I killed Beer. Who is shooting me?
Who are you to kill Beer?
No! Really? Really? Did you guys on the stream just see that strafe? That pro strafe? I was side to side strafing while the dude was shooting me and he missed. And then while I was reloading, and then I killed him. That's the guy in the stream's like, oh my god, that was awesome. Oh, I'm dead. That wasn't so cool. What's going on, guys? You're watching JayzTwoCents, and by popular demand, I'm bringing you some more commentaries regarding conversations that you guys want to have with me about building and upgrading and fixing your own computers. And today's topic, if you can't read or tell by the title, is reasons why you should build your own computer. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and talk about the commentary. We're looking at some Battlefield 3 action here. I start off here in the chopper, and I don't have a very good beginning. I mean, I get some kills, and I get some, killed aircraft and vehicles and whatnot, but it just wasn't really working out. So then I hop on out, and I basically give you guys a pretty good show on how to play the engineer class, and I went pretty clutch. Right at the end, I got 10 kills in a row. And it just check it out, enjoy the gameplay, but let's go ahead and get back to the topic and the reason why we're here. I put together a simple list of reasons why you should build your own computer, and they're not really in any particular order because what's important to me or what's important to you is going to be different, and the benefits for everybody's going to be a little bit different. But overall, these key points, if you will, pretty much can apply to everybody. First and foremost, you're gonna save money. Companies that build computers and sell computers, they've got to make a profit. They've got to take the parts and they've got to raise the price on them, and they've got to cover overhead, they've got to cover, insurance costs for business, warranties, employees, electricity bills, all that stuff. And you don't have to worry about that when it comes to building your computer. So you're going to save money because you're not going to be dealing with markups. And if you really take the time to do price shopping, you can get some really good deals out there, especially if you live near a micro center. But even if you don't, there's a lot of companies all around the world selling computer parts. And I think, unfortunately for all of you Australians, I think you guys really got the short end of the stick when it comes to parts in the world, because everything you guys get is just going to be really expensive and overpriced. So unfortunately for you guys, it's going to be expensive no matter what you do. But for the rest of us, we usually have options everywhere in the world: Europe, Asia, Middle East, United States, Canada, Mexico, South Carolina. South Carolina is its own continent now, I guess. South America, there are retailers everywhere. And Newegg is a huge one here in North America, and you've also got NCIX, Canada, and America. So if you go and shop the prices of computer components, you're really going to save some money if you just do it yourself. Number two, you have control over all the pieces that go in your computer. Most of the time, if you're going to buy a gaming computer, a rendering computer, work computer, laptop, whatever, you have a base model and then you can make some changes and some add-ons, but you're really limited to whatever they place in the drop-down. So it's not going to be specifically your computer as if you were to build and pick out every single piece by hand that you want in your system that you feel, customizes it towards your needs. Number three, you have more respect for your computer and for yourself. If you've never built a computer, there's nothing more exciting, there's nothing that feels better than saying, I built this, I put this together, I'm using this, my own blood, sweat, and tears, and all of the product research and all of the pulling my hair out trying to figure out what parts mean what's important. It's just going to mean a lot more to you. You've probably heard that old cliche of, you have more respect for, doing things yourself than having things provided for you. And whether or not you buy a computer, building it is certainly going to make you have a newfound respect. And I get your guys' tweets and your messages and your emails all the time sending me pictures of the computers that you built because of the videos that I've made to help you. And that makes me super excited because I want all of you to experience the amazingness that is building your own computer. Which kind of leads us to number four. If you've never built a computer, you're going to obviously have to learn how to do it. And by learning how to build the computer means that you can also, learn how to repair it if you need it. And, when it comes to exchanging components and taking out video cards or motherboards and whatnot, once you do it once, you realize it's really easy. There's really nothing, to it. It's like putting together Legos. It really is. It only fits one way. It only goes in, one place. And it's It's so easy. It's honestly like just plugging together some Legos. Unless you want to do a really custom water cooling loop or, you know, a custom case or case modding, you don't need to know any of that to put together a computer, turn it on, play some games, and just have some fun. Which brings us to number 5. You know, because you're going to choose the parts and because you're putting it together, you're going to know where the parts came from. If you're going to order a part brand new and it's got the factory seal on it, it's got the cellophane, it's got all that stuff, you're not going to deal with any of those computer companies in the past that have been uncovered and basically exposed for using refurbed parts or returned used parts in a computer and selling it to you as brand new at a brand new price. There's a lot of companies out there, I'm not going to name any names right now, but there are companies out there that have been exposed for that, selling you new parts or what they label as new parts, and they happen to be nothing more than refurbs or returns or RMAs. That's just shady right there because the company wants to get as much money as they can. And they're not going to tell you, hey, we're going to put a used motherboard in your computer that you just paid $2,000 for. Okay? Is that okay, bro? All right, bro, here you go. Here's your used motherboard. $2 grand. Okay, cha-ching, we win. And you kind of lose in that aspect. Number 6, it really is easy. Like I've mentioned, it's honestly nothing more than putting together Lego pieces and parts. I mean, the motherboard, it's a motherboard. It's gonna mount into your case, you just gotta line up the screws, stick it in, and there you go. Graphics cards plug into the PCI Express port, it's one screw and one tab, and depending on the card you go with, it's either one power cable or 2 power cables, and even if you wanted to go with multiple cards, all you do is connect the little SLI or Crossfire bridge, and guess what? Most of the time, your operating system and the drivers for the graphics cards are going to automatically recognize, hey, we've got 2 cards in here, we're going boss mode, and we're going to go ahead and just optimize ourselves to say, hey, we've got 2 graphics cards, so let's just go ahead and use both of them. And it's just that simple. Power supplies are probably, I think, one of the more complicated parts of choosing computer parts that you may have to do a little bit more research on, but as long as you stick with something that's like 80 plus, bronze or higher, and you have plenty of wattage to cover your system, then you're not going to really have any issues there. And we're going to have to do a whole nother conversation regarding power supplies and, you know, undersizing or oversizing your power supply. Because believe it or not, you can buy a power supply that is too big for your computer. Now, whether or not you're lucky, she may or may not have said it's too big, but hey, that's what she said, right? Okay, whatever, I digress. We will come back. All right, number 7 here. The number 1 reason, honestly, why you should build your own computer is simply because you can. You can do this. I've said this a year ago in one of my first videos on YouTube that you guys really, really liked, is that it empowered you guys to feel like, hey, this is easy. I can do this. We've done some live streams of live computer builds. In my last live computer build, I guided my friend through it who had never built a computer before, and you guys saw firsthand just how easy it is in less than 2 hours to put together a brand new computer if you've never done it before. It's so simple. I think a lot of people are really afraid of damaging their components or their parts because, you know, it's a lot of money, it's an investment. But you really have to try today to damage your computer putting it together. And you honestly can, guys. You can do this, you can save money, choose your pieces, and you'll have a newfound respect for a new hobby and a new ability that you've just learned and a new skill of putting together computers. And then you, like me, can deal with everybody saying, hey, build me a computer, hey, fix my computer, hey, it's not working anymore, can you come over and take a look at my computer? It's actually not so bad. I mean, if I didn't do this sort of thing, we wouldn't be making a channel like this, would we? Guys, it's really easy. Do me a favor, continue to send me your tweets and your messages about your computer, and I would love to see them. I would love to hear them. And check it out, we won! And I want you guys to check this out. Look at this score. 15-2 in a map that is only in for 8 minutes, and 10 of those kills were in a row. Because I just showed you guys, this is how you play engineer. That's Jay for you, going clutch, winning the game, taking out some people with rockets to the face. And I hope you guys will come and check out some of my live streams over on twitch.tv/JayzVFX. It's in the beginning, and I shall see you in my next commentary. Someday. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. Do me a favor, click on this video here in the annotation. Check out some of the reviews that I've been doing here. Let's support the companies that have been supporting Jayz2Cents and bringing you some of these awesome product reviews. And check out my previous videos. Go and follow me on Twitter, check out my Facebook page, and go to the twitch.tv/JayzVFX channel. It's been a lot of fun interacting with you guys up on the live stream, and I'm going to be doing a lot more live streams with you guys. And the last live stream I did, we had about a half a dozen of you guys in there playing some Battlefield with me, and it was actually a whole lot of fun. As always, guys, I'll see you in my next video, and make sure to be sticking around because I've got some awesome giveaways coming up next month, and it's a celebration of my 1-year anniversary here on YouTube coming up on August 26th. I'll see you guys next time. As always, thanks for watching, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Okay, go do it now. Show your grandma my videos. She might actually like them. She might learn a thing or two. Or your girlfriend, or your dad, or your dog. I don't care. Just show somebody.